What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, we didn't see any more stories or updates about the situation with the missing 2-year-old boy in Georgia. What's his name? Josiah Mitchell. I got so many names in my head I can't remember. I'm sorry. And supposedly he was with his father, Artavius North. We all know what happened. He made up a lie and all this other stuff. And a body was found yesterday. The reason why you haven't heard anything and they kind of hush about it is because the truth has been confirmed. This is the body of 2-year-old Josiah Mitchell. And as sad as this is, guys, I mean, I just came from a funeral yesterday with an 11-year-old girl. This one hurts much more than that one because it was done at the hands of the father, the protector, the so-called leader of the family and the community. Let me catch myself. Hold up. I'm going to play this video clip and I'm going to really come back and talk about problems we have with a lot of our younger youth males in society and why we are in a code red situation in the black community where we need to stand up and start calling out a lot of things that are unfavorable to us, regardless of the fear of what somebody might threaten us with or try to do to us. That only happens because we don't stick together and we don't back each other. We can't let evil win. Evil is chaos. Good is lawfulness. You got to pick a side. Check this video out.
A heartbreaking discovery in East Point, where police have been searching for a toddler. 2-year-old Josiah Mitchell disappeared more than a week ago. Police drained ponds, canvassed neighborhoods, searching for the little boy. Today, a body was found. Atlanta News Source reporter Chelsea Bindford reports at East Point Police Headquarters, where police broke the news this afternoon.
While they're still waiting for DNA confirmation, East Point police believe the body belongs to the missing toddler and it was buried under piles of trash.
This has been a very traumatic case.
East Point Police Chief Sean Buchanan confirms investigators found a small child's body inside this trash transfer facility Wednesday. He says it's likely the body of 2-year-old Josiah Mitchell, who was initially reported missing by his father, Artavius North, earlier this month.
I don't think this is a coincidence since that 2-year-old child was missing. The body's the size of a 2-year-old.
Chief Buchanan says search warrants and other information led investigators here to the transfer station on South Martin Street.
We can tell you that the trash that we looked in was picked up from near the father's apartment.
Josiah's father initially told police his son was kidnapped during an armed robbery on August 16th. Police quickly determined that wasn't true, and North was arrested the next day for making false statements and filing a false report. Chief Buchanan says North is now the primary suspect in the toddler's death.
I want to make it clear, we're looking at the father as a suspect, and we're going to charge him with the highest charges possible to make sure he never gets out of jail.
Chief Buchanan says this is not the outcome anyone was hoping for, including investigators who were visibly shaken following Wednesday's gruesome discovery.
It's just a 2-year-old can't really defend himself, and it's unfortunate that this happened to him.
All right, guys, that was the sad news about what happened to Josiah Mitchell. And it's confirmed that it is him. Honestly, I'm at a loss for words. And two things just keep popping in my head. The first thing is this. That mugshot bothers me. I don't know if it bothers any of you guys. That mugshot to me is a problem. That mugshot of Artavius North, you see a lot of younger people looking like that. That type of behavior, standing in front of the law with this big FU look on your face, like I'm bulletproof, can't nothing stop me. You know, I don't care what's going on. That's learned behavior. Go look at some mugshots of young black men that are locked up, and you'll see them with that stupid ass pose. I don't know where they get that shit from. I don't. And it just bothers me seeing him like that. You killed your son and discarded him like trash. And he was found in the trash. They searched that place, remember? In the video, I said, he's not going to be in no lake. When they was draining that lake last Saturday, I said, he's not going to be in that lake. Now, the trash I never spoke on because a lot of dumb criminals try to get rid of evidence by throwing it in the trash. What's messed up is this. You're a father. You're a leader. Supposed to be a protector. You wasn't living right to be a father. Damn sure ain't a leader. And the end result shows the proof of it. You disposed of your son in a trash heap. And then got a look on your fucking face like he'll never be found. Guys, they said this little baby was under tons of trash. I don't know if you know about landfills, they smooth out the landfill. They don't want to have it all piled up. So for him to be up under tons of trash, man, that means he had to be in there for a while and just packed on. This is a human being we're talking about. Your son, Artavius, your son. Then again, you wasn't a fucking father in the first place. I just went to a funeral last night that devastated me. I didn't want to make the video because I'm still choked up about the situation. But I mean, I promised it to you guys. I mean, I try to keep my word. Things are what they are. You know, there can't be life without death. But I mean, murder is the option. That little boy loved you, but you hated him. And the way you dispose of the body showed it. Second thing is this. How can you sleep at night in a fucking cell eating that jail food? Probably somebody putting your money on your books so you can eat right, namely your mama. And everybody looks bad now. Your mother came out and spoke in public because you told her a lie too. Now she's going to probably have to face the scrutiny of that for just believing her son and taking his word for it. It's like nowadays, nobody has no respect for nobody, including their parents, or how they look in the light of those who raised them. Because a reflection of what you do as a child or as a young man makes people question the teachings and upbringing of you yourself, of said parents. But nobody thinks about that. Nobody put you in a trash heap. Why'd you do that to your fucking kid, dude? Little Josiah did not deserve that. Did you see the family on Josiah's side? They was broken, devastated. Some of them will never be the same. Well, all of them will never be the same to a degree. The terrorism that's in our neighborhoods, we are the ones that's creating it. A lot of other places out here, people are talking about, oh, other races are doing this and doing this to us. And what the fuck are we doing to ourselves, man? What are we doing to ourselves? I mean, this is like stupid. It's real dumb. Nobody puts this together except for a handful of people with common sense. And then it's like everybody knows what to do and what to say, but don't want to say nothing to do something because in one way, shape, or form, the system that we in does benefit somebody to one degree or another where they keep their mouth closed. And as long as it don't happen to them, stuff like this goes by the wayside. A child is dead. Potential is dead. More untapped potential to the cemetery. Another could have been positive person in society in the plantation, aka prison. Of course, he want to be there. His actions showed it. We are silly people sometimes, man. We are. I could not fathom doing anything to my children, especially those that look like me. If you look in various pictures when they're together, because they don't look alike, I don't see the resemblance side by side like in this picture. But other pictures where he's holding them and they're smiling, you could tell that's his kid. I can't do that to somebody that looks like me, that comes from me. I told you before, when these dudes do this stuff to their children, their mothers or whatever they're feeling like inside or their true colors, they reflect it out in a violent manner against those that don't deserve it. You threw your son in the trash because you yourself are trash. You looked at your life as trash and you blame the baby for it. Shouldn't have made the motherfucker. And that's real. No defense to no disrespect, because I didn't mean to say MF. No disrespect to the baby. Kids don't ask to be here. But I'm sure you had to hold the same thing that all other men have when they have a baby or find out that a woman is pregnant by them, an inner sense of joy. You start to devise a plan in your head. Hey, I want my son to be like this. I don't want him to be like that. All the while, still you doing that when your child was around you, and then try to use that negative lifestyle as part of your ploy to get rid of your own son. No respect from me, ever. Ever. You had a lot of people go in the back covering you for your lie and didn't even know you was lying. And now they looking bad. You locked up. The baby gone. The mother and his side of the family on the mom's side, devastated. Your mom left alone looking crazy because she backed you because she wants to believe her child. Did you ever think about what type of scrutiny she's going to fall under now? Because she was gullible enough to fall for the lies you told? No, you can't even do nothing. If somebody tormented her, whether on social media or not, you can't do nothing because you in jail looking stupid. If criminals want to commit crimes on their own, by all means, do it. Make sure it only affects you. This stuff right here, man, is a blow. Though it's a blow, it's a devastating blow to the family, but it's also a blow to the community. And as I say, we need to really rally around each other. And we definitely need to rally around this family, because I can't fathom losing anybody that young that can't defend themselves. Did you see the cop? His eyes was red. He couldn't believe it. Things we see sometimes are so horrific we can't unsee them. Past 5, 6, 7, 8 months, I've been doing stories about children, child abuse. It bothers me. But the kids don't have voices. A lot of people can't be spoken for. I stretch these stories as far as I can to invoke some type of emotion and thinking in us that, hey, this should not be tolerated. No way, no how. Not only in our community, just period in this country. How can we ever progress moving forward if we're wiping out the ones that come behind us? And it's at an alarming rate. The highest cause of death from children ages, 6 months to 18 years of age is not disease. It's gun violence. Now, I don't know if he shot this little boy or not, but we have serious problems in this country that are bigger than ourselves. And it starts with us knowing about them and understanding I don't want this for me and mine. Where I have it where it's not for me and mine is to be an example of how to be. And if everybody does that and cares about how they are and just be better than they were when they woke up this morning, by the time they go to bed, we'll all be okay. Now, don't get me wrong. There are things out here right now. As soon as you go out that door, you're attacked. Your sensories are overloaded. People want to tell you to buy things. There are things you want to buy. There are commercials telling you this. telling you that. There's music that tries to subjugate your subconscious to doing a lot of bull stuff, and it's in heavy rotation. Our mentals are always under attack, our mental state. People study human behavior, also racial behavior. They know what we like, what we don't like, what we respond to, what we don't respond to, and they use it to their advantage, whether it's to make a dollar or to try to make it make sense to you. A lot of us are falling victim to the wayside. There's no such thing as a tough guy. I was in a Fed with drug lords from Colombia and all of these other places, and I've seen them break down when the simplest thing did not go their way. Children didn't come visit them for Christmas, or they couldn't use the phone to call their child on their birthday. It's funny how when you go into prison, the human side kicks in again, and everything that a human right, you would want for human rights, once it's denied to you, then you understand. It shouldn't take going back into bondage to awake your senses. A lot of us out here doing wrong are here right now. We can change it just like this. There's a phrase I say to myself all the time. When something happens and, I should have known better, or something befalls me, I say, you know what? Steve, this will never happen again. And I'm cognizant not to make the same mistake twice. A lot of us need to do that. Think about yourself, your children, or yourself. You can't care for them if you don't care for yourself. And I think this guy don't care about nothing. Look at his fucking face. Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. It's a devastating, loss for the family. Same with Alicia Watts. And it's just ironic that they found this little boy yesterday, and now all of a sudden you hear Alicia Watts possibly was found. James Dunmore was arrested. It's the weirdest way this stuff works out. But I don't know what to say, guys. I'll just see you in the next video. Take care.